This TikTok nutrition babe lost 100 pounds. And now she's sharing her tips and tricks with the world. Take a look at this.
This is cauliflower. You could turn it into rice. Top with some chicken. Try this plate for a healthy weight gain, this plate for a healthy weight maintenance, and this plate for a healthy weight loss. Try this burger and fries for weight gain, this burger and fries for weight maintenance, and this burger and fries for a healthy weight loss. Here's a nutrition and weight loss tip I wish I knew earlier on. If you start your meal by eating carbs, you're more likely to go back for more carbs. But if you start your meal by eating veggies, you're more likely to go back for more veggies.
Registered dietitian and author of the book, You Can Drop It, TikTok Nutrition Babe, Ilana joins us today. Welcome, Ilana. You lost 100 pounds. How'd you do it?
I am a volume eater. I love to eat lots and lots of food. And when I was gaining lots of weight, I found myself just going for more sugar and more carbs, more sugar and more carbs. And that's all I would keep reaching for. But as a volume eater, it was really leading me on a path of morbid obesity and a very high risk of diabetes. So I realized in studying nutrition, becoming a registered dietitian, getting my master's degree in nutrition, I started learning more and realizing that as a volume eater, I need to completely reverse the cycle. So I created this incredible cycle called the More Sure model, in which you start with drinking loads of water first before you have a bite. And as your first bite, you really start filling up on veggies most, which you could eat a lot of. They're big volume, they're low calories, and they have plenty of fiber to fill you up. Then you go for some protein because protein will keep you full. And then you go for the treats, the sweets, the good carbs, the lower fiber carbs, and so forth. If you want more, sure. But then you just want to go back around the cycle. First, start with some more water first. Try to have some veggies, protein, before you reach for more of those, what I call silly carbs, the ones that are low in fiber and are easy to overeat.
How much water, like how big are these servings you're talking about if someone were to implement this?
For sure. I always recommend about 16 ounces of water before you eat your food within about 30 minutes. And everyone wants to be hitting the minimum water goal, which is half their weight in pounds in water. So if you weighed 180 pounds, that would be 90 ounces of water a day. I always say more water, more weight loss. And when it comes to veggies, I don't believe in portion control. You just want those low starchy veggies as much as you want. Cauliflower rice, zucchini noodles, spaghetti squash, salads. I never saw anyone gain weight eating veggies. In fact, the more veggies you fill up on, the more weight you can lose. And studies consistently show that suggesting people fill up on more veggies is actually a much more worthwhile piece of nutrition advice than telling people to restrict and pay attention on having less of other things, which never resonated with me.
Well, Ilana, I'm impressed. It looks like you've figured this out, but a couple questions. What about those cheat days? I mean, can you go for the full carb days with a big carb overload?
I definitely don't recommend that. And just the word itself, I recommend people avoid entirely. There has never been anything positively associated with the word cheat. The second you think you're cheating, you're immediately just guilty and feel like you cheated. So you might as well just keep going. And you're not even enjoying in that point. You're just feeling kind of miserable about it. So instead of using the word cheat, we use the word treat. I always say treat, not cheat. And it's totally okay to have treats and make room for those. But I would still suggest having your treats with the More Sure model. Having, your piece of cake after a delicious bowl of spaghetti squash and marinara and meatballs and Parmesan. When you're in a place where you're more full, you're more satisfied, and you have a lot more control and space and time to actually be present and enjoy that treat.
Love it. You all can check out Ilana, the Nutrition Babe, on TikTok.